That lizard freaks me out. Also, at some point I will have to fight them. Freeze a survivor. Let's go. I saved it up. I deserve it. Yes. Pause. Freeze a survivor. Suspended in time. That's exactly what we did. So, I know what Transcendence does, and I don't know what this does. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Wait, this is huge. What is that? That's a hook. I don't have 5 items for it, so oops. So it will... I think the way it works, it will just use 3 random items and give you this, maybe. And I don't really like... I'm not sure that I want to invest into that. I wouldn't mind trading in my whip, fireworks, and the cautious slug, but I don't want to lose my afterburners. Actually, I have 5 items for the hook, but again, I don't want to... How did I not count 5 items? I'm an idiot. Look, life is rough, okay? What is this? I have never used this item. Effigy of Grief. Okay. Drop an energy that cripples all characters inside. Can be picked up. What? Oh, ooh, interesting. Wait, and what if I... Okay, okay. So it's like a huge slow. It probably pairs really well with Death Cube. Also, the Death Cube doesn't even need any... I feel like this is a worse version of the Death Cube. Also, if this affects bosses, and if it actually like slows people, it might be good. I mean, you can definitely fight them, right? But not today. Today is your lucky day. Today I'm not going to fight you. So yeah, I'm just playing some MUL-T here. I figured that I need to play all the different characters more, because Huntress teaches me, I feel like she teaches me just all the wrong things about the game. Like, that character, that hero has just so much free survivability, it's insane. Like, all you need is to pick up some, like, either double jumps or afterburners. Like, that's all you need. One of those things, and then you can just stay in the air forever and never die. Whilst other characters don't really possess that luxury, you know? So I figured that I should be playing them more often. Sometimes there are chests down here, and they are really hard to see from up above. So what you can do is you can like do this little trick with the camera, right? And then you will, like, the water won't be murky from the inside, so you can easily check what's under it and stuff. So that's cool. That's a thing that you can do. Definitely a thing that you can do. Okay, let's keep on shooting. MUL-T is kind of fun. Like, his attack speed is so crazy, right? That you are just right away. It's like, oh yeah, just get a bunch of proc items, and then you're gonna be the king. So ideally, I would want like a lot of, a couple of syringes, a lot of bleeding daggers, and just procs for days. We got an infusion, and I mean, I have to pick up the infusion, right? Although on MUL-T, it's not really as good as on the Huntress, but I feel like it's still good. Like, health, extra health helps, I guess. Like, you really gotta survive. And if you can't, well, too bad. Whilst the Chrono Bubble is also very, very nice. Like, if you get like 1 or 2 of those, it really can make a difference. But it's not as cool as infusions, I don't think. I really don't. But oh well, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna get that infusion in just a second, and I'm trying to collect a little bit more. Actually, I should get it right away, because I gotta stack it up. I was thinking about saving up for the shrine too, but that's going to happen anyway. Kill, die, there we go. open the shrine. Nice, that was super lucky. Just like 2 activations, 2 times got rewarded. So cool. And we got a syringe from it, so what's not to like about that? So I need to try and use this effigy of mine, right? So the strong part about this multi-character is the fact that you can have 2 equipment items at once, and then you can switch between them at will. And I feel like if I get something like real damn nice, then we can do some really good synergistic stuff with the effigy, maybe. I mean, I've spent 2 lunar coins on it after all, might as well use it somehow. So is this... hit me. Okay, yeah, so they patched burning damage, so that now it shows you that burning indicator in the bottom left, and also like your whole screen becomes red. I don't know if that used to be the thing, but now like burning damage does fixed damage based on your maximum health and the amount of stacks you have. I believe it's like... I actually don't know the numbers, never mind. I was thinking about saying just some random numbers, but I feel like I shouldn't do that. I feel like that will be misinformation. So yeah, I want to say like 2.5% health per second per stack of your maximum health. That's what the burning damage does to you, and then the more stacks you have, the stronger it becomes and whatnot. But I might be wrong about that. Also, we got another syringe. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And you might think that MUL-T is just straight up OP because of how fast he attacks, but that ain't the case, because they have different modifiers for different attacks. So like a Huntress casting Rain of Arrows won't just get 10 billion procs right away if it casts like on a bunch of enemies, because like it has reduced chance to proc or something like that. So like it's not... Yeah, so like it might seem that this is way too many attacks, like it's just like the proc item heaven, right? And it kind of is, but it's not to the extent as it like appears. Like it's slightly weaker than what you see, like what you would assume it would be, I guess. Like if you assume that every single bullet has a chance to, like has the same chance to proc a shot as like a bullet from, let's say, a mercenary would or something like that, or a huntress, you will be wrong, because well, chances are straight up reduced. And I'm pretty sure that's how this works. I might be a little bit wrong about it, but like in my experience as MUL-T, I have played like 1 or 2 games as him, and it doesn't seem that he procs all of the things like all the time. That's why I want bleeding, right? Because bleeding will actually proc from every single white hit, as long as you have 100% chance of it, right? But if, let's say, or crits, but let's say if you have rockets or ukulele or anything like that, it will have like lesser chance to proc than it should be, because it's adjusted, because otherwise it would be just straight up OP. Like MUL-T would just be the strongest character, hands down, because like this game is all about those proc activated, no, not about those like passive proc items to do damage, and it will be just heaven for MUL-T, really. But that ain't the case, at least not from... Again, I might be wrong about it, but in my experience, that's how that works. And I haven't researched it, so that's another big part. Probably research it. Like, if you want a good answer on it, you should probably like look it up or something, because somebody out there has already done all of the like testing and calculations. The internet hive mind has already everything figured out. So yeah. We're just gonna be opening some chests, hoping for good loots. Another infusion, man. I wish I was a huntress right now. Oh damn, I wish I was a huntress. Okay, some more fireworks, I'll take it. Oh, there we go, another equipment. I have yet to use my effigy. That's kind of awkward. Okay, missile launcher, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I have one fuel cell, by the way, which gives me like cooldowns for both of the equipment thingies. Like their cooldowns aren't shared, so I can use this effigy here, which I don't know if that was the right call. It doesn't slow down bullets, right? No, projectiles seem to be flying at the same speed. Wait, I have to pick up the effigy after I drop it? Wait a second. That's weird. I don't want it then, because then I can't utilize my fuel cells. Well, that was just a waste of coins. I guess now I know. That was just testing. Now I just know how that item works now, and that's all I wanted anyway. But now we got some drones. Oh yeah, backup magazine is super nice because you're able to like stun multiple times, and that can be very, very important at very specific moments. Hey, there's a lunar coin. Pick it up. Pick it up. Yeah, I burned like 13 coins this round. So that's the thing. Okay, I need to stop fighting them. I keep doing that all the time. I just like killing things. And that's not necessarily the best strategy ever, because I end up just wasting time. Because like things are going to spawning anyway, so you want to find loot and then kill people if you don't have enough gold to afford it. But other than that, you should almost never be fighting. You know what? Let's open this. Another blue orb. Okay, so it's just going to open the portal into that blue dimension again. And we will be able to buy more stuff there if we choose to. Which I might. I mean, I might try out one of those trading shrines, right? Where we can trade some of our items for a new thing. Because it might be something good, right? It might be something good. Oh, also I found a secret. Like I just looked, like at some point I looked there and I saw that cave. So you can just kind of like do this. You can just like do this. And then you drive through it. It's super creepy here, by the way. Like it's bizarre. It's bizarre how creepy this is. Because like the majority of the game is kind of like arcadey-ish. Like it's goofy like a little bit. And this is like the creepiest portion of it. And then there would be like a thing here. And then you will have to deal with that. And then you're out. And that's basically it. In fact, it didn't... I don't know why it brought me straight to the teleporter, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So now we can do this thing. We call in 2 packs of our drones. And then we just shoot missiles for days. And this is basically good. So this is the strength of MUL-T, right? You can just get stuff done. Like you can just summon a bunch of stuff. I need to plan an escape route, by the way, from the explosion. Also, I'm pretty sure I can even tank it with my mobility ability, because it gives you like a huge damage reduction. I'm pretty sure I just tanked it, just straight up. I should not have done that. That jellyfish casted the explosion faster than I thought it would. I don't know why. It weirded me out. I didn't see like the giant aura of lightning happen at all, so I don't know what that is all about. Oh, there it comes. Now we're gonna just drive away. And then we're gonna come back. Let's use our missiles too. You know what I should have been doing? I should have been firing my laser thingy, because it pierces, so I can hit multiple jellyfishes at once. Multiple jellyfish. I don't know how to say that. I'm too dumb to know how to properly say that. Whether it's jellyfish or jellyfishes. I think it should... It feels right to say jellyfishes, but it's probably wrong. And that's my problem with it. So this was... Oh, okay. Well, rose bucklers are cool, I guess. So while you are using your... like ability for movement, you also get sprint, even if you haven't been sprinting before that. So getting those bucklers aren't like the worst thing in the world. Isn't the worst thing in the world, but I don't know. I mean, I do have 2 infusions. This is probably going to be like a survivability build. Unless I do this portal and I just completely ruin it by picking up an item and then trading everything else that's good in my life for it. This seems to be setting up as a very nice survival build. That lizard is creepy, by the way. So we've got a happiest mask or another infusion. I'm tempted to use it just to see how it works, because I simply do not know how this works. It says 3 items, so is it 3 out of like all? This is like super gambling. Can I trade one of my epics for an infusion? Or for a happiest mask? Oh, there we go. It actually tells you. Never mind. Oh, that's nice. So either 5 greens for a happiest mask or 3 whites for an infusion. I think this is, like, this shrine seems way better than that one. Because green items, like most of them are super useful. So unless you have like a behemoth here or something like that, it doesn't seem as good. And behemoth, by the way, is like the strongest epic you can get, I think. Because it just gives you... I don't know which items it traded, but I still have my... Oh, I can do this multiple times. Oh, that's huge. I still have my syringes. I actually don't know what it traded. Oh, well, that's awkward. I still have my fireworks, my... Oh, it traded one of my fungus. But I don't remember other things. Oh well. Oh well, it kept all of the nice stuff, except the cautious slug. I would have traded it. Oh, it traded one of my fireworks too. Okay, okay, it's fine. It's alright, it's all good. So you can just spam out your missiles, by the way. They have decently short cooldown, so just keep using them, because it's not a bad idea. Drones, on the other hand, they cool down like 2 minutes almost, something crazy like that, so don't waste those. Gotta save it up. Also, at the same time, you don't want to be wasting them by having their cooldown not run. So like if you have fuel cells, make sure that you have like 1 charge always expanded, so you like never sit at maximum charges, so that your cooldown time doesn't get wasted or anything like that. It's just common sense, I feel like, you know? It's just common sense, more or less. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, hell yes. Okay. Okay, so this meat hook, you might think that it pulls enemies to you, but that's not true. It pulls enemies towards the target it procs off. So, look at that. Like, it just chains everyone to that person, and it also does a little bit of damage. And on MUL-T, you know what? I might take it back. Remember when I said that MUL-T doesn't seem like he has as many procs as other characters, or like as many procs as he should? It's still pretty good. Like, those chains just keep happening, and that's insane. So those chains do a little bit of damage and pull enemies in, so you can then follow up with an ability or something like that and get some real nice damage on them. Also, if you stack meat hooks, it will increase the proc chance, I think. I think it does that. And also increases how many enemies can be pulled. And I think that's kind of huge. Like, I actually want to get like 2 or 3 meat hooks, because it's gonna be insane. Because that thing also does decent damage, like with every proc. I think it does 100% of your damage. So like if you get really good proc chance, it just means that you double your damage or something like that, right? Like it's nice. It's nice. And it also like pulls people in, which is like, it's such a big deal. Cause like, oh man, this game is also like meant, well, not meant, maybe not meant, but it does like play so well in co-op. I have yet to do that, but just like the theory of it, right? Like you are just hooking everyone for a huntress to unleash rain of arrows on them. Ah, it's so, like, that feels so damn nice. Like, just the idea of that makes me excited. So I will definitely need to play multiplayer relatively soon, I think. Cause that's just fun. That's just some extra fun that we can be having. Maybe? Okay, I kind of overinvested into drones, but at the same time, I don't feel like we're going to be fighting the boss anytime soon, so I might as well drop some drones out there. Just and another fuel cell. Give me more of that cooldown reduction. MUL-T is probably the best character to stack fuel cells on. Like, and then you get depending on like how your build goes, you get different items. So like you can get that healing fruit if you have a lot of health items, or you can get the crit item if you have a lot of like damage output, or you can get all of these missile launchers and drones if you don't have either of those, if you can kind of have like a bad build almost, like if you just didn't get lucky or something, it happens. But then you can redeem the situation by having an activatable item build with drones, with missiles, and just never fire a shot in your life. It's dope. Like, I like how many opportunities this game gives you for like trying different things. Like, there are just so many variations to everything that it really makes it fun. It really makes it fun for me. And of course I got Afterburners this run, one of my favorite items. So, Ocular HUD, huh? I feel like I'm gonna save it for now. I'm gonna stick with my drones for now. Because drones, like, look at those guys. They just wreck face, right? Look at them. Look at them go. They just keep killing things for me. So even though I recognize that that crit would be fantastic, I don't feel like I have enough firepower right now to utilize that properly, so I'm probably not going to pick it up. And I feel like it's not too bad of an idea, like, not to do that, because, well, I can just open an equipment cache later on in the game and then have like a better time. Like, after I'm already built well, if I ever reach that point, then I can open up my equipment, one of the equipment caches, maybe get that crit, and then we're gonna just destroy things. Also, crit becomes useless when you have 100% of it, unless crits stack at like beyond 100%, which could be the case. But I don't know. I definitely need to look it up. Crits and bleeds, right? Because let's say you have 150% crit, that would just mean that all of your shots are crits, and then you have a 50% chance to do 4 times damage instead of 2 times damage, and same would go for bleeds. You would have every shot would bleed, and then a 50% chance to apply 2 stacks of bleed instead of 1. And I feel like that's how it should scale, because that would be super cool. But at the same time, I am not sure if it does, right? I am not sure if it does. But it would be nice. For sure. Also got my ukulele. So I guess we will see whether or not I get lots of procs. Because as much as I'm saying, hey, the MUL-T seems to have lesser chance of proccing than he like visually should. But at the same time, this game, it felt nice. Like, I feel like things are just activating all the time. And I don't know if that's because I have a couple of syringes, so like my attack speed is higher, than the default one, so it procs more often, of course. So I don't know if that's the case, if that's why it feels like that, or if it's because I was just straight up wrong. It could be a combination of those things, of course. Oh, there we go, lens maker glasses. So if crits don't stack beyond 100%, then that crit item just became 10% weaker. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I guess we'll see. Guess we'll see how far this takes us. And we are rewarded with a sprint can. I believe... Oh, they added like a different skill effect for that frost bubble. That's cool. And I believe the sprint canister thingy, energy drink, sprint canister, yes, that's how it's called. I believe it also increases speed of your movement ability. At least, oh, maybe it does that for every character. Maybe that's why I always, like, whenever I play the Huntress, like, my blinks become so long distance, and I never really... I always thought it was movement speed, but now that I think about it, maybe that's energy drinks. Maybe those are the things that improve your movement ability, as in sprinting and whatnot, right? Because that would make sense. Or maybe it's both of those, like both hooves and the energy drinks improve the movement ability. Oh my god, this is looking good. 3 soldier syringes, sign me up. We're gonna attack so fast. Would be really cool to find a printer for them. Because I swear, if I ever find a printer for soldier syringes, I just invest everything into that. Like, I don't care what items I have. It's going to be attack speed all day, every day. Because I really think it's just like the best stat. Because so much of everything relies on attack speed, right? Of course you want to have other things going for you, so that attack speed is worth something, but I feel like that's easier to get. So those are just magazines. I don't really care about that too much. Well, I don't care about that. Okay, so we got the primordial cube. It's fun. Like, primordial cube on MUL-T is pretty fun, because you can just gather everyone up and nuke them. But I don't really have any wisps, and I only have 1 gasoline, so it won't really work that well, I don't think. So I'm gonna pass on that probably, and stick to my drones and missiles. Maybe not the best choice ever, but again, it's equipment, and I feel like equipment ain't that hard to come by. Okay, go. 3 stacks of drones. Let's do this, team. Let's do this, team. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at that sweet, sweet damage we are doing. Ain't that just fantastic? I can even go and ram the boy quite a couple of times. I don't think that's a good idea though. It doesn't seem to work too well. On an imp, it seems to work much better on like stone titans and whatnot. My god, the sweet damage. Yeah, in fact, I just completely, like, I did 0 damage to him there. I don't know what's up with that. It definitely seems to work better on heavier characters, or at least characters that, like these guys, right? Like, they should be heavier than an imp, right? Another ukulele, by the way, that's nice. So, like, I would say 2-3 ukuleles is, like, all you want, because it increases the distance, which is nice, but that's all it does. It doesn't increase anything else. Like, you still have the same chance. And it procs so damn often. Okay, I was completely wrong. Like, MUL-T has the same proc chance. Maybe certain items have lesser proc chance, but those ukuleles go off like crazy, as they should. So, I don't know, yeah. I guess maybe I had like a bad impression of MUL-T. Maybe they changed something about him, I don't know. But it seems good. It seems really good. I only have ukuleles and the hooks, and that's basically all I need. Crazy, right? Oh, there's an imp. We just fought one of your cousins, maybe? Probably. They are probably related, right? I mean, that's how it works, right? By the way, if you didn't know, MUL-T's damage scales with the distance, so you want to be standing, like, not super close to enemies, because then the imp will just wreck your face, like he did to me just now. But, like, relatively close. Relatively close. I'm kind of struggling. I'm kind of struggling right now. And I don't know what I did wrong. Probably tanking all of those melee attacks. Probably not the best idea in my life. Yeah, like that attack can like really hurt you if you're not careful. I wish I could cancel my dash. I don't even know like how it's called. I probably should though, right? But look at them hooks go off and ukuleles. It's good. It feels nice. It feels damn good. Where did you go, imp? Come back. I'm not done with you yet. Oh, maybe I can wait, I should try this. It seemed like I could cancel it by using my grenade. No, never mind. Never mind. It's all a lie. Okay, let's open up these ones. Okay, I have so many cautious slugs. I just don't want them in my life. It like increases your passive health regen when you are out of combat, which is like really weird. Like, I'd rather have a bunch of fungus, because then you just stand still for like a second and then you go full health. That's the power of 5 stacks of bustling fungus. Whereas a bunch of cautious slugs will just increase passive health regen, which isn't fantastic really, to just a slightly better value. So that's not very exciting. Also, if you probably get, like if you fight a lot of giants, stone giant thingies, and you get a bunch of knuckles from them, maybe then it would be nice. Because that stuff increases your health regen. Always challenge of the mountain, not even worried about it. And the sticky bomb, nice. This build is going great so far. Oh my god, I might have just doubled my damage. This is crazy. So sticky bombs, proc item, really good scaling. You definitely want to have a bunch of those. Also missiles, amazing scaling. You definitely want to have a bunch of those. Oh no, it's a stone titan. Ooh, let's just drive away for like a second. Call some backup. Okay, that's cool. So they nerfed the damage scaling on the laser thingy quite a bit. I like that. I was just able to tank that laser right now. Maybe that's because I have 4 infusions, a teddy bear, and I'm MUL-T, a character who has really good health baseline. Maybe that's why that laser didn't feel like it was damaging me. Oh my god, 7. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Okay, those boys are scary. I just got like 7 stacks of burning or something like that, and it just burns through all of my health. Burning, like, you should be like, if you have, I need to finish one of those statements. If you are stacking health like crazy, avoid burning at all costs, because it actually burns through your maximum health, so it doesn't give a damn about your health whatsoever, right? So if you end up with a build that's all about that maximum life, avoid burning. Like, just do your best and not get hit by it ever, because that's probably going to be how you die. I don't know why I switched my weaponry there, because I didn't have any missiles. You know what? MUL-T is a cool guy. It's just, his attack speed is so crazy. It blows my mind. Also, he can deal with those wisps decently well, and I hate those. As a huntress, that's like the worst enemy to fight, because it's like so hard to land your rain of arrows, your strongest ability on them, that it just makes it super annoying. Oh no! Oh gosh, that could have went pretty bad, pretty fast. In fact, it kind of did. It's not like it could have went pretty bad. It actually did go not so great. Oh damn. So I dashed away from one of them, and then I hit another one, and then I tried to dash back out, and they still just burned me. So yeah, this guy is definitely... Damn, this is so sad, because I had a good build running, or at least like a setup for a good build. And without the ability to just stay in the air, just permanently, it's rough. But we got a new character now, the Artificer. We got flame bolts. Oh, so it actually, we have Ignite of our own. That's dope. That's actually, I wanna try this. I have yet to like play the Engineer, but I will definitely prioritize Artificer over that, cause this seems crazy. Look at those numbers. Those numbers are insane. I don't know how well they do with the procs, but like I read the patch notes and it seems like they boosted proc chances for them, so it could be fun. It could be cool. Definitely going to be my next try right there.